See, that brings me on to my weekly whinge. Bum, 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 bum. Jason Derulo.
Look, guys.
I suddenly forgot his name. I was going to say Justin Timberlake.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was quite something. Anyway, my weekly whinge was whilst I was away. I just hate planes. They do awful things to my skin.
Oh.
I'm very shriveled and dry.
Oh,
I know
no.
you can't see it on screen, but I'm so dry right now.
Like a prune.
Very pruny and spotty. Like I get spots on my eyelids when I go on planes. If anyone's a dermatologist, help. Why do I get spotty eyelids when I go abroad?
She's dirty.
And yeah, just very dry. Even though it wasn't that cold. It wasn't like 2 degrees colder than it is here.
Also, it's not a very long flight.
Yeah, like 2.5 hours. So like, what happened? I had an explosion of dry skin. Now it sounds awful.
I'm just a husk.
I'm positively disgusting. No, I was sat next to a very anxious flyer, bless him. Well, there was a seat in between us because I lucked out there, but he was like a very long bean man. Like a long string bean.
Weird thing to say.
He was a long bean with long hair and a long beard.
Oh.
Like 7 foot tall, sat there like doing the all flight. And so I shot him like it's going to be all right smile. And he went, so he didn't like it.
Weirdo.
Yeah, he didn't like my it's going to be all right. I was trying to comfort him. He was like, it was either like a bit scary or he was nervous.
I was going to say, like, that for me would be like...
Set alarm bells ringing. Like, why are you so anxious? But I think he was just an anxious flight because it was mainly on landing and takeoff.
Mm.
But he was a bit shifty. He bought like 4 cans of Coke during a 2-hour flight. I was like, well, what's happening to you? Maybe he was just high on caffeine.
Maybe he was high.
Maybe he made it through border control. Also, another gripe. I have another whinge, sorry, just about Finland to Helsinki airport. The fact that there was we almost missed the flight again. It was delayed, right? So that was fine. We're like, we'll just wait, see if there's updates on the board. And then we went to our gate, and to get to our gate, you had to go through a border control crossing.
Yeah.
Why?
It's the same with
But only like a certain number of gates.
Yeah, we flew back from... When did we fly back from? Geneva?
Mm.
No.
It's
Zurich.
not that important.
Zurich airport.
Yeah.
Where you think that we were like waiting around because once you check in...
Yeah, like in where all the restaurants
yeah,
are.
so all the restaurants are security, passport control.
You don't normally
all
have to give your passport before you get to a gate. Like when you let on the plane, yes, but we had to go through like a full
Yeah. It's
like
quite
I'm entering
common.
a country.
It's quite common.
I've never had that before.
Yeah, it's the same in Zurich. I think a lot of people would miss their flights in Zurich because you don't
realise you have to queue for...
But there's nothing to tell you that there will be all of this after...
No, I didn't get told. Fuming, because we had to run. I had to run and look like one of those noobs in an airport. Like, noobs. Niall dropped his bag and ran ahead and then texted me being like, stop running.
Why did he drop his bag?
Because it was weighty and he needed to get there quickly.
Why did he say stop running?
Because then he saw that the plane wasn't left yet, so we could just chill out a bit.
Oh.
We weren't like that late.
Did you pick up his bag?
Yeah.
Okay. Just abandoned all belongings.
Leave your stuff behind. He got his like £3,000 laptop.
Did he hurdle on the way?
I know he didn't hurdle, but
that would have been fun.
I was going along a travel. You know when they're moving travelators, and it kicked in mid while I was on it, and so I was like sprinting, and then suddenly I flew off the end. It was a sight to behold. But the border control people at that time, we were like trying to get through very quickly. So I don't know if we were looking a bit.
Stop doing this.
We were trying to get through very quickly. So I was kind of just like, I was probably looking a bit shifty. Yeah. And the man questioning Niall's friend was like, oh, so you flew into Estonia? And he was like, oh yeah. And then we got the ferry across. He was like, why? I don't know, just wanted to see like 2 countries, and he found it very shifty the fact that Toby hadn't landed in Finland before. But yeah, that held us back, but we made it safe and sound.
Finland's beautiful.
Yes, it was beautiful.
I used to live in the north.
Yes, you did.
I did.
You did, for a long time ago.
I did.
In a land far away.
I did.
It was the pineapple princess Kiki. What's your weekly whinge for this week?
My weekly whinge is Frederick and I have a dog.
A little pooch.
And said dog
is a piranha. She's a biter.
Said dog has decided to re-landscape my garden.
It's quite something to behold.
And there is, what I can only explain is she's an artist. And she's creating...
I don't know.
She's creating something to emulate the chaos that exists in the world.
Yeah, in her brain.
Soil is her medium.
It's everywhere.
Of choice. And
stones everywhere, soil everywhere.
Yes, we have a stone collection inside and outside. The ones that she keeps finding. There is soil. There is soil on the floor.
Yeah, this used to be a beautifully clean house. And every time I come in now, I'm like, what happened to this place?
It literally, honestly, there is no words for the amount of dirt.
But we love her.
This was hoovered earlier today.
But we love her.
We're hoovering like 3 times a day. Love her so much.
But she does give me a puncture wound every time I enter the house, which is, you know, a loving puncture
through love.
Yes.
None of it's aggressive.
No.
It's just, she just wants to...
She's got a lot of spirit.
She does.
And a lot of teeth.
She has so much spirit.
Sometimes it's okay to dampen her spirit,
So
just
much
ever so slowly.
She is.
Yeah.
A dream come true, but a very artistic one.
Yeah. Lots of love. That was our...
Kind regards.
Lots of love and kind regards. And that was our weekly whinge. Jason Derulo.
Iluga Heights.